Are you ready? My name is Cameron McCullough of the Cherokee Nation, and my soul, spirit, and flesh, in the form of the Great Spirit, has come back to reclaim what is ours, what has been stolen from us, and to get us back, and to restore truth back to a land full of deception. What's going on? It's Cameron McCullough, and I just wanted to, go ahead and shoot this little quick, little talk with y'all. We coming up on Thanksgiving. Um, as you guys know, they pretty much lied about the history of, the Pilgrims coming over, aka the pagans, and you know, Christopher Columbus, which he was actually what y'all would say black or copper colored, from England, because y'all know, um, come from all over the globe. So, they tried to say he was, quote unquote white, and then came over here and then said, you know, they started going to war with the Indians, saying that the Indians wasn't us, and we ended up being the Indians, according to documentation. And so they pretty much been lying to us this whole time. Like I'm either 27 or 28, and I lived my whole life thinking that lie and celebrating Thanksgiving. So I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving for that from that aspect, but I do celebrate, spending time with family, loved ones, and being thankful for the things that we got. So we can say, thank you to the universe, God, the Great Spirit, uh, the ancestors, and all that great stuff. And everybody is generally in a great mood, no matter their skin color or economic uh, floor. Here, I'll just say that. So I just wanted to, shoot. Business went great today. You know what I'm saying? So we got Uber Eats right here as far as the food delivery business, and then we got the more advanced stuff going on in the background. Requires a little bit more time, but it has a big payout. Um, yeah, I just wanted to give shout outs to the people that came through today. Here, let me go. They always showing you points and all that, man. Can't pay no bills with points. If this motivates y'all to go ahead and, like I remember, man, I thought I'd never come out of that rat race that most people be in. And, a lot of people had to make a decision, you know, about, how much faith they have in God, whether or not they take a shot for their job. Now, if you want to take this shot because you feel your immune system is compromised, that makes sense. It makes more sense than having no faith in the God that you say you the God that you say you go to church for. But when it come down to it, and you facing We 33 in the face as your employer or the government, you buckle down real quick and you go get that shot like a good little girl or boy. Not because you feel it's for best for your health, but you just scared. Because you really don't got no faith, even though you call yourself whatever religion you a part of. But um, going back to what I was saying, it feels good not having to do that, make them type of decisions, because I had faith enough to leave my situation instead of complaining. So I'm just glad, and I want to say thank you to taking that plunge to myself. I want to say thank you to God. I want to say thank you to my parents and my family. Uh, Thank you to everybody. But I just want to say thank you to myself, and this is why. Because there's a lot of people that they don't believe in themselves and they don't really believe in God, even though they say they believe in God. So they end up in situations where they, get told what to do, and their health gets compromised, and they end up, putting stuff into their body that they didn't really want to, that could hurt themselves down the line. If it doesn't hurt them, it could hurt their children. But that's what fear does. And when you leaving your job in order to start your own business, and you get into the business side of things, which is where you should be or work yourself to, uh, so you can raise your children in the right environment, then um, it feels good to be in that position. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say thank you. And we can go look through these. I want to say thank you to these customers. We had this big baller right here. Shout out to this person. We was waiting like 20 minutes. That's what it felt like, 20 minutes. They took the order. They gave the order to somebody else, so they had to remake it. And shout out to this customer for coming through. Um, they didn't get mad like, oh, with my food, and they came through with a happy Thanksgiving gift. So I just want to say shout out, thank you for that tip. Um, and just shout out to everybody else, man. People out here tipping for real. Sometimes these apps be on games and everything. People be playing, canceling orders like you see right there. But, the people that came through, they showed up and they showed out. Oh, I forgot to send a thank you. Thank you to all my clients. Thank you to all my customers um, that have done business with me these past 4 years. Um, I've been working for myself pretty much the past 4 years. And been through all types of things, still running a business while homeless and everything. And, the customers always showed up and showed out. So I just want to say thank you to you guys. Um, let's go ahead and go over to the other ones, Grubhub. So they came through on here. Um, y'all can see the people was tipping over here too, right? Delivery pay 27, tips 40. They came through. And the other thing I want to say I'm thankful for, especially this year, is finding out about a 501c18 irrevocable common law trust. So my person doesn't incur income. And then that way, when I am running business and it has its own EIN, I don't have to run business through my person or sole proprietorship or LLC. I can go ahead and just run it through a trust, and my person becomes a straw man. So now I'm not incurring income tax doing business. So everything that comes into the trust is considered donations. So I'm really thankful for that information. That's going to set up my family and future generations for generational wealth to come. So I'm so thankful for that as well. And shout out to the customers that came through on this Grubhub app. Because Grubhub was my first app that I started my business with when I was still operating through my person. So shout out to Grubhub, even though they be playing games sometimes. and hit the DoorDash. So DoorDash actually came through with that with that DoorDash pay. So you know, I still want to say thank you to these people too as well. Shout out to DoorDash for putting in some pay where the customers didn't put up the pay pretty much. But thank you to everybody that helps with the business. Thanks you to everybody that watches the videos. Um, Thank you to the people that gave me the information to help me set up generational income or generational wealth. We ain't trying to create income over here. That's what broke people do that want to stay broke. Um, and thank you for the information. Thank you to God, Universe, and Ancestors for um, always sending information my way that is beneficial not only to me but to a future lineage. And thank you for letting me know about my ancestors being Cherokee. Uh, that helps a lot with myself. And I give more stories about that as well as this YouTube channel develops. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Y'all have a good time with y'all family. All right, y'all. Take care.